Hi everyone, I am Elizabeth, the creator of Miss Kraftie Soap. I am here today to show you how I have made my Under the Sea soap. So it's a soap that is all sculpted with tiny bits and pieces of soap dough. Once again, it takes patience and time to produce, but I find that it's also a very relaxing experience, and it's quite of a meditation to me. So I hope you can find the same peace of mind that I do when I'm producing mine. I would also like to mention that I have a Facebook group. If you want to join me, feel free. It will be nice to share all our knowledge in there and to share our work. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like, please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and let's get some soap done. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how I have made my Under the Sea soap. So a lot of people ask me for tutorial on this soap. So as you can see, I haven't done them all the same. I work them all in different ways. It goes as it goes. I just leave the project to flow. It's not planned, it's just flow. So what I'm going to show you today is a sort of the same technique, but I'm going to probably arrange it in a different way in soap. So at this point you have already made a loaf of soap. I have made 1 kilo cold process soap already. It's cured, but you can work in it straight away, like after it sets, after 24 hours. You can work on the top of the soap. You don't want it to be like super soft, but if it's soft, it can help you a bit, okay? Then the colors I've used, I have made some soap dough. So once again, for soap dough, look for Sorcery Soaps. She has an amazing collection of books that will tell you every little thing about soap dough. And there are a lot of soap recipes, including vegan soap recipes for soap dough. I have managed my own already, my own soap dough recipe. So this time I used mine, but I have done hers, and they are amazing. So I use Fury Fusion. Okay, this is from You Make It Up. This is Fury Fusion. This is Sassy Golden Blue, which is this blue here. Then for the brown, I used Coffee Bean Mica from Easy Colors. And for purple, the Purple Vibrance Mica Powder from Nurture Soap. And for the green, I have used Oasis Green from You Make It Up. Okay, so these were the colors that I used. I think for this color, for the blue, I think I've used this blue, but I'm not sure. Either way, you can still use this blue, but just a tiny bit, so it makes this light blue. If you want to do it in green, it will also look nice. It depends on what you want to do it. Okay, so another thing you'll need is some clean water. Okay, just a little bit, because I'm going to be sticking all my soap dough with water. I have quite a few tools here. So I have some old tools, and these ones, they live with me since I was a teenager. So these ones, I'm not letting go of them. I know they look like dirty, but it's not. They're not dirty. They are just like this because I used to work with Fimo a lot. And so these are my lucky ones, and I still use them in soap, and they are amazing. They're just amazing. So but I have already bought quite a few ones, different. They are different, these ones. You can search for these on Amazon, on eBay. Or you can also use the cakes tools. These type of tools, okay? This is very easy to find. And I also have these ones with a rubbery pointy shape. This one is a bit, it's also rubber, but it's a bit hard. So yeah, I just bought this in packages from eBay or Amazon once again. And yeah, some I use a lot, others not so much. It goes with the flow once again. So another thing you'll need is like a towel. I just wet this a bit because you'll be needing these to clean your hands when you're changing the color, okay? So it's always next to me. Some brush. Well, I'm not gonna be using this one. I'll probably be using just this one because this is just to dip in the water and just stick the little bits and pieces around. So let's do this. Usually what I do with the brown, it's a bit hard, but it's fine, because as soon as you start to smash it a bit, it will go into shape, but I'm just gonna need a bit more. Okay. So first I'm gonna just add in some bits and pieces of brown, just like this. And these will be the points where I want to decorate with the soap though, okay? So I'll just do this a little bit here. I want this corner, this bit here. So, okay. And a bit more. Probably be doing this little corner here. Just squish it and press it. It's a bit slippery, but it's okay, not to worry, because now as it dries a bit, it will stick to the soap. Okay, so maybe I will probably be covering all this corner on the side and a bit over the top. So just this corner here. This will be the base of all the little tiny decorations. They will hold to, so it doesn't need to be like perfect or any sort of that. It just needs to be what you need it to be. And then later, if you need to add a bit more, you just do it. As I say, usually I don't plan. I usually don't plan. It goes with the flow. I don't know how to explain it. I think some things there's no explanation for it, so because I feel this is my own way of meditation also, usually, so, and this is also very unusual for me to be doing this type of work and talking to the camera, but you deserve this, so it's okay. I don't mind sharing. A little bit higher here. And that's it. Okay. At the beginning it will be a bit slippery, but it's okay. So this will be the parts of the soap that I want to cover with the decorations. The back will be plain. Okay, this is it. I'm gonna start from the top. So the color I'll be choosing to start, let me see. Let's go for some green. Yeah, as soon as you start to smash it and it looks different, you see? It looks like Play-Doh. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is these little, like high little tubes. Okay. With this shape, and then I'll just straighten up the one of the sides, like flattening it. My God, bear with me sometimes with the words because I'm not English, so sometimes I struggle to find the right words to say, but I think if you see it, it will be easier. Another thing I forgot to tell you about is I have a little bag with some corn flour. Corn flour, yes, it's corn flour. Yeah, it is. Oh my God. Yeah, corn flour. Sometimes I just put it a little bit here so it doesn't get too sticky. I also press my tools into it to work in the pieces. So this is what I'll do for this one, like pressing it. Press. Okay, this is what it looks like. And now with this tool here, I will be doing this. So it will look something like this. And now I am going to use also, where is it, my precious, this one. With this one I will be just pressing like this. So, and now I'm going to repeat this shape like more 4 or 5 times, so just giving it a bit of speed in the video. If not, it will take for ages for you to see. Okay, so now that I have made these little things, I'm gonna just keep going with the same process. Fold and stick. Fold and stick. and fold and stick and fold. I want it to be like here, a bit down. Yep, this is it. Okay, now I will be using another color and again another different shape. So I'm gonna grab the Fury Fusion pink. It's supposed to be red, but you know, it's more of a coral color. I will be just doing a round shape like this, and it goes on this side. I will just press it with my fingers just to give it sort of a plain shape. And now with a little round point, dip in my corn flour, and what I'll be doing is pressing to create little holes all around it. Okay, the white little bits, I will brush them after they dry, like with a brush. I'm not doing it now. It's just a little bit of corn flour, so it's fine. It will come out later. And voila. Okay, now different shape, different color. So I'll be working with the purple, and I want to do like I'll be doing these little things like this. I don't know if you can see. So a very thin plain shape. So now what I'll be doing is this. And voila. I'll press down there like this, so it goes deep into the shape. I'll be adding just a tiny bit of water. Okay, and now press down. Okay, and I'll be doing another one. Now if I just want the shape not to be like drowning over here, grab my tool and I'll be like pressing, but like trying to maintain the shape of the corally thing. And I'm gonna give it some sort of a texture so it doesn't look so straight, because that's now how it looks like. So sort of giving just a bit of texture to it. And taking out the excess like this. You You can rub it in your hand to take it out. Okay, now the other one. Another thing that you can do is if you go on YouTube, or you can watch that series on Netflix about our planet, and if you really like and enjoy to see the videos from deep sea and the corals, it really fascinates me. So that was what inspired me to do this. I just think it's amazing how in a so natural environment inside the water, the sea, that I love, by the way, it's so mesmerizing. It's like, it's just so pretty to look at, and to look at all those colors popping in, and the way it works, the way it lives, the way it goes. It's just magical. It is magical, and I love it. Okay, let's go for another color. This time I will be adding the blue. Okay. Now I'll be doing these little sticks. So what I do is like a little roll like this, very tiny one. And now I'll press it down. I'll just cut it with this pointy bit. And I will start to stick it in the pieces all over the place, one by one. Okay, so now, whew, that was a long time, but yes, patience is my middle name, so it's fine. So after this, now it's complete, the blue bit. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, what I do usually, I dip in my brush in water, and I will just leave like tiny drops in the middle of this blue little sticks, because this will help the little things to stick a bit more to the dough, that the brown dough that I put first. Yes, so even the ones that are in the middle, inside there, in here. Just dip in some water. It will help with all the work to just stay in place. Okay, now you can see it looks a bit shiny because of the water, but it will disappear in a moment. Now, what color am I gonna do? Let me see. Let's go for the brown. And what I'll be doing now is pressing a bit, and I want to do like tiny drops. So I will do like this is too big. Like this size is okay. Okay, like this shape, and then I'll just roll a bit to make it like this, like a drop shape. And I'll be doing this for a few minutes now. Okay, now that I have a few ones, I'm gonna just use this tool, my favorite tool ever. And I'm gonna just press a bit here, and it's gonna be the same way of sticking around the little drop shapes. Just go in there, press it, and that's it. Now, as you can see, it seemed a lot, isn't it? But it's gone like this. Exactly. Pop in a bit of water in the middle of the pieces. Once again, to stick them around in place. We don't want them to be falling apart. I have already pressed them with my fingers because this shape is easy to press inside. But you will need this to be like in here, and it's okay if the water is coming down. We can always just correct that. That's not an issue. Water is just fine. Okay, now let's go for some purple again. What I'm gonna do with purple now, I'll be doing this like sort of round shape. And now press it a bit, and then with this tool over here, this tool, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just divide this into like maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, into 5 pieces. So pressing it down, and then with my fingers pressing it again and again. You can see this tiny little shape, and with this I will be doing just some tiny little balls again, like this, marking it all the way, dipping it into my cornflour bag so it doesn't stick too much, and keep working that all the way through. And this is the way it looks like. With the brush again, I will just put it a little bit over here, and this one will go right in the corner. So I won't press it a lot. I will get back to it later maybe, because I really want it to stick right in this corner like this, popping out. Okay, now let's do some green circles. And again, this is going to take a bit, so I'm going to just move forward. Now with a different tool, this one here, okay, dip in there. I will just press each of these tiny shapes, and if I could just hold it to the point of the tool and then deepen this just inside a tiny bit of water, just a little bit, and then start to pressing them into place where I want, and just roll a bit so it stays like that. This will also take for a bit, it will also take a bit of time, but I will forward this. Okay, and I think I have already enough. I'll save these ones for later because I want to do some like leaves. They're not leaves, they have a different name, but I don't know what the name is, so I will be doing it and then you see what it is. Yeah, let me see, I want them to go up in the wall. Let's go for the pink again, for the coral color, sorry. This one is a bit soft, but it's fine, I can still work this one out. So what I'll be doing is this. I want this to be like too big. Once again, like a flat drop. And now I'm gonna just press it here and just open it a bit like this. Okay. And now I'm going to give some sort of, maybe not to this one, I'm going to go with this one. Texture. Let's work the texture like this. So I will be doing some soft lines with this tool, the rubbery pointy one, and I'm gonna just pull some lines like this. Okay, and now another one. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the effect, okay? Yeah. Now, change color again. And we're gonna go for the purple. I want to do like maybe 2 more of these, but I want them to be a bit smaller than this one probably. So I want this beauty to go there. Okay, and another one to go a bit down here, and let them stick. Yep. And it's almost not finished yet, but it's almost. I'm gonna grab my blue. And I'm going to do like this. Tiny tubes, like the first ones, not, well, a bit different because these ones won't have so much texture on them, but just like little tiny tubes. And on these ones I will be doing sort of a bigger, like open bit, and these ones will stay just like this. I'm going to be doing a few more. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be sticking, where is, no, it's not this one, sorry. Press it down, it will look like it has like a hole, sort of hole in there. Press it down. Press it down. So now, brush. I'm going to just cover this bit here. So, and what I want to do here is cut a bit of a point, the point here, because I will want this to go and cover the brownish bit. Okay, so pressing it with my hand, it's easier. We have one, we have two, just there, and the third one over there. And every time you turn around the soap, whichever way you're doing it, you will find some bits and pieces that are not covered, or sometimes I go even further. I will come out of the brown bit and I will work out of it, and that's not a problem. So there you see these tiny shapes. Now I'm gonna use the rest of it on this side. And when you don't like these white bits, just with a bit of water, we can clean them away. You see, there's nothing white in the soap. Just cleaning this white bits away. Okay. Okay. It's almost. I'm gonna do some more blue, just two more, three maybe, blue, smaller than the ones I did first. I think I'm gonna go for the browns, brown. Yeah, I'm going for the brown now. I'm gonna work out some little brown round shapes again. Okay, now let me just pour in with my brush take these white bits out. And there we go. A bit more of water in here. Sort of. And now, because there's water dropping in here, you can see. So what I do is with the brush, a plain one, like this. Just like as if you are painting on a canvas. So you don't see the drip. Yep. Okay, and that's it. So this is how it turned out. I hope you enjoy it. Of course, once again, this is a work of art and it takes time to produce. Patience is the key, honestly. But I love doing this, so it's a very, very good therapy for me. And at the end, I feel very happy with the people saying that it's an amazing work, because it really comes from my soul, and some things I cannot explain, but I think if you're able to relax your mind while you're creating something, that's very special in a way, because you can connect with yourself more. I hope you liked it. Please, if you liked, give me a thumbs up. And I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok and Pinterest. Look for Miss Kraftie Soap and you will find all my social media. And I hope to see you on my next video. Thank you so much.